touch my crew. Me a dollar with the line what I come to do. What you think of my spice goes to bumping through?
Alright, so boom, my brother. We are watching versus Fight Night 18 together. And as you can see, we're busy with YouTube now, you know what I mean? The goal is at least 30 views. I don't know if there'll be comments, but if there are comments and all that, you can tell me if the screen's too small, if the panel's too big, how's it fine, how's the production and all that. Then we'll see from there. Versus Fight Night 18 was Madero. Now the main event was 2 firing with JJ and O'Neal. But so we're gonna go through the fights that I found exciting and some of the drama that was going on, because there was some hectic shit that was happening over here. Yeah, there was some things going down. We're just gonna go through it, talk through it, and that's what's happening. So the first fight was a heavyweight bout, and I'm gonna show you, well, you probably watched it, but I'm gonna show you some of the crazy shit that was going down over here. 25 minutes and 19 seconds, I think. Yeah. Alright, now you tell me, yeah, my bro, was this a low blow? Now to me, it didn't look like a low blow. I'm not gonna lie to you. Check. Poof. It was obviously sore though. Man was just doing a spinneroonie, you know what I mean? Standing on his head, literally. You know, he's down for the count. I mean, if it's sore and you can't continue. But to me, I mean, look here, right? I don't believe that was a low blow. Definitely hit the pelvic girdle, and that's sore. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it even grazed the cup a little bit. So I don't know how big that man's, you know, if it is, you know, sensitive areas. But I don't see that happening. I really don't. And the bout got ruled a no contest. Actually, the announcer, he said that Yaku won by default, but then they corrected him because they corrected it to a no contest. Because, you know, this other Cleophas couldn't continue, but I think Yako should have got the win for this, because I think there should have been a stoppage. I don't see anything illegal, yeah, my bro. I mean, maybe I'm not wise or privy to the rule set, but I don't think that hit the cup. I don't think that counts as an illegal blow, my bro. But you can see for yourself, yeah, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. But check. I mean, it's very close. It's very close, so it's definitely so. Now, if you can't continue, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be here to say, it's my alarm. Yeah, that was my alarm. But I'm not gonna be here to say that, you know, you should have continued if it was so and all that thing. You know, like, I don't know what you're going through and all, my bro, but no contest like that, I don't think it was an illegal shot, but that's just me tuning. Yeah, the next fight that we wanna go through is Dom's Aoun from Pluto Academy. Where is he? Hey, except the track he came out. Wait, everything about this, yeah. Everything about it. Right. This is Dom's Aoun coming out here. Hey, the track he came. The song he came out walking to, I'm telling you, the man's fro must have picked that song, because that was not no, you know, like fighter song or anything, you know, like that one thing he hyped up song. I mean, that's the song that you play when you're parking with your fro, bro. That's what that was, and I believe his fro picked that song. Yeah, but anyway, so Dom's Aoun, excellent performance. But so coming from Plato's Academy, so they were tuning that that's like a boxing type of a gym, so everyone expected him to come in striking, and not to say as well he don't have close striking, because he was throwing, overhands and hooks and all that there. But anyway, we'll get to it. Coming out to a boxer's cape and all that, you know, it is quite gangster, if I'm being real with you. Just a song that he chose, well, a song that his bro chose, it caught my attention. If the plan was to catch attention, it definitely caught it. And my dog cut his hair the morning of this fight, and I don't want anybody to tell me anything different to cut his hair in the morning, cause the fade's too clean. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dog, whatever you are going for, you got it. And he's smiling. Look at it. Yeah, the fade was smooth. The walkout song caught my attention. Dom's Aoun. Yeah. He's fighting Musa Shabalala. Both of their debut. That's what they were saying. But sometimes with verses, like the records get mixed up because it is kind of hard to keep track of amateurs' records, because what counts as a fight, what doesn't count as a fight. You know what I mean? Because it's amateurs. But yeah, so this was both of their debuts. And yeah, let me get the timestamp here. Meanwhile, you can look at Dom's fade. Alright. Yeah, I went too deep. Yeah, I think it's somewhere. Yeah. The entries. Check here. That entry was entry was wonderful. The entry is wonderful. Check. Oh, because now, Shabalala, let's give credit where it's due. If you watch this fight, Chama Pro, he's 1-2 money. You know what I'm saying? But Dom just checked that, you know what? This 1-2 is very sharp. I'm going to show you what else I got. And I think everybody was under the impression that it was going to come in boxing, because Places Academy, as I said, they shown that it's like a boxing gym, and he came out to the boxer escape and everything just to show some amazing grappling, my bro. Like, yo. Perfect shot. Perfect. And it's not like he wasn't doing anything with the position, you know what I mean? Because he was moving, he was advancing, he was trying to finish, throwing subs, this and that. There, like he wasn't just laying on top of Musa, you know what I mean, to like win a decision, edge it out, you know what I mean? That wasn't the plan. You can see he was planning on finishing. So I respect Toms. I really do respect Toms. Yeah, advancing position and all that there. There's just a part trying to show you that Iceman chick. See, he was going for chokes and all. Not really like the best position for a choke. But then again, I don't know that much. They know, the professional amateurs, they the ones in the cage doing their thing. So like, cause he's not really like on the back. But who knows, maybe he could have, maybe, maybe in the gym, in training, in sparring and all that, they finish someone from this position. You never know. Yeah. There's it. Now, your debut fight, check there. He was moving. Now, check your debut. This. Man was trying to do a German suplex, and he kind of did the German suplex, just he landed a bit funny. When I saw it, I was like, how you, but? You know what I mean? Check. Just needed Chabalala to be a bit higher, and maybe a bit more of the explosiveness, and maybe like tip it to the side or something like that there. But for your debut fight to be trying German suplexes, just probably entertained me, and I enjoyed this fight. Yeah, I became a fan of Dominica, like Dom's. I became a fan of his. Followed him on Instagram and all that. Then maybe we'll do a feature fights video on him. Not gonna lie, cause it was really entertaining. It really was. Waiting for German suplexes in your debut. You got time. He's got time. And there was more awesome entries and takedowns that he got. Yeah. Like this, yeah. This is in the third round. We skipped the whole second. Yeah, there was also some genuine takedowns in the second. But yeah, I love the sequence. Check here, right? Okay. No stressing, get yourself out the danger zone. Right, no flops. Musa is checking. You taking me down in your necks here all the time. Grab it. Show that there's some danger to it. You know what I mean? Show Dom to say, not every time you do this, I'm going to make you do it for free. You know what I mean? Like, there's some danger posed. So I checked right. Once I checked, I'm going to grab the choke. Dom's is like, right. Boy, that was too slick. That was something like what Arman Sarukian did to Danuka in that fight night main event, where he like spun out of the choke. Crazy shit, bro. Wild. Yeah, as I told you, Dom's are very exciting. Very. And he held on to the single and completed it. Nay, my brother, I really enjoyed this fight. If I'm not mistaken, he took the decision victory. And when I was watching this fight, all I was saying is, Dom, I'm screaming there, just stay like this. You did enough. Stay like this. I was like, they said, don't get sub, please. Stay the way you are. Your fro's gonna be very happy that you played her song when she was coming out. Your barber's gonna be very excited because he hit you with that fade early morning. Maybe even before he walked out, he got that haircut. You'll never know. But yeah, Dom Zaun, y'all. Check, he managed to maintain the position. And there you go. Dom Zaun. Where's the decision? Oh, they're showing some of the highlights. Yeah, because this is a highlight, dog. That is a highlight, my brother. That really is. Raise my friends and yeah, and then there was Dominica. When I enjoyed the fight as I keep running my mouth about it. I wanna see him fight again. I really do. I hope he's on versus 19. Or if he needs time to recover and all. Name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, my bro. Yikes, maybe he needs some time to recover. We don't know. I don't know. But the next time when versus is announcing the next event when we're doing versus 19, and if I see our owns on it, I'm definitely watching because genuine. I love an exciting grappler. I do. Everybody loves an exciting grappler. But yeah, that's Tom's here. Sure, here. Then next we had Ethan Reader. Ethan Reader, he approached this fight basically not scared of this other O. Because he ran into the prime, I'm not gonna lie. Check here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Scheme, poof. Not scared of you. Not scared of you. Yeah, boy, this Brian ended up trying to grab some sort of a choke, but it wasn't much of anything, you see. It wasn't really all that. It was basically just to say, well, you know, don't do it again. But he did it again. Because the Brian managed to get up from this position, yeah. After some clinch work, scuffle, and some separation, Ethan managed to get him down again. See, so, yeah, he came in not scared of this prior. Oh, now, I don't know what to expect, but Riyadh's also a CITOU chick, so you know what those O's is all on top of about in and all. It got dangerous, yeah, you chick, so I was checking, hey, boy, is it some sort of a ninja type of a Dorsmus, type of a guillotine, type of a choke, you know? Ethan managed to reverse it, got on top, and then, poof, finishing sequence. Over. Yeah, nee, Ethan, I'm like, ik say, my bro, you came in basically saying that you're not scared of this, so, and I enjoyed it. This was another one of the fights that I really enjoyed. Yeah, ik say, then after that, we had Braden Graham. Yeah, no, this so yeah was doing the most. Where the timestamps at? Yeah, check, yeah. First round look kind of even, you know what I mean? This other Oya Dylan, he was doing his thing, you know what I mean? Replying, like, for whatever Braden did, he had something to say as well. No, I'm still, yeah, you know, it's not one-way traffic, if you get what I'm saying. A lot of bobbing, a lot of moving around, very technical. Then at the end of the first round, yeah, check, yeah. I thought, it's gonna be over. Because a red kick, it landed. It grazed, but it landed. That was so. Referee said, no, hold it. Match over. So, yeah, he's kind of playing games, you know, to say, well, keep calm, don't worry, there's more to the show, you know what I'm saying? Second round, I got into it, touching. Same like the first, you know, it was very technical. There's some of the highlights. Let's check the highlights. Hey, hold on. I know that, though. He was competing in Submission Kings the same time. This is actually the crack in this, yeah. You know it's him. Because, why do you make old Kaiser Chiefs count? Except my bra, yeah. Yeah, let's check the highlights. Sure. Front kick, too. See what I'm saying? Dylan, he wasn't taking anything laying down, if you feel me. You know what I'm saying? He was showing that I'm still, yeah, not playing. It was a great round. Well, besides the last 10 seconds, it was a great round. You know, for either side could go either way, leaning more towards Braden. You know, even without that head kick, even without the last 10 seconds, you could have went kind of either way with the leaning to more towards Braden's side. But if you had an argument for Tillian, you know, we'd yard it out. With the second round. Yeah. Second round more the same on out to the finishing sequence. Yeah. That finishing sequence right on top. Whew. That happened. So initially, it was first Dalian on top. Braden, as he said, no pressure, keeping it calm, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of a reversal most type of a thing. And then finishing sequence. The referee had to say, oh, hold it. Yeah, I didn't make it to the last 10 seconds that time there. Braden. Yeah, and that was the prelims, my bro. Now the prelims was genuine. But then again with versus, they say the prelims is always genuine. Excuse me, versus 17, the prelims is also genuine. We had was it AJ Sneyman that did the most. That was very sharp. We had a whole lot of finishes and all that. The prelims is always awesome when it comes to versus, bro. I can watch this thing all the time. Then after that, now we waited for a bit for the main card. We're about to get into it. Right, 60. Then the main card opened up with Tapelo Awantamani Malachi. My brother here fought on versus 17 and now fighting on versus 18. So back to back type vibe, you know what I'm saying? Then on versus 17 he got a finish, and now he also got a finish, but then there was some drama. Yeah, and Maita also just add the Souls Parking, they're looking so evil, bro. Yo, and he always starts to fight like this, parking in that pose there. He's looking evil. Not gonna lie to you, looking evil. But it's cool though. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's one of the cooler guys on Versus. I don't know what happened there. I pressed the space bar, stop recording, just recording, so I just put it together, mind the jerk. Anyway, yeah, he's one of the cooler guys, I believe, because Chica is parking. Anyway, check, yeah, right, no flops. They're like with a John Jonesy type of crawl is gonna come. Creepy just emerges from his evil corner. Yeah, and then amateurs are not allowed to knee to the head. I think the Smarts were trying to say it was to the chest or something like that. No, that was not. That was like the first 5 seconds. Within the first 5 seconds, that was super illegal. So ref Bobby K ended up taking a point. So on a 10-point mass system, that would mean that Malachi, even if he wins, he'll get a 9. Yeah, it'll be scored 9. So it'll be 9-9 if he wins the round. Yeah, so mathematically speaking, even with a point being taken in a 3-round fight, you could win. But that means you have to win all rounds. You can't afford to lose a round, because if you lose a round, you lose the fight. If you get a point deducted. Yeah, maths. Yeah, you could, if you win the second and the third, could still win something with like a 29-27. Yeah, 29-27. Could still win. Yeah, that was super illegal, but well up on calm, man. You know, well up the brew. Could have said I can't continue, fights over, could have won by DQ, because unlike the heavyweight fights in the first way, it's kind of like iffy. This was blatant. Like, he did that. He did it. You know. Yeah. But well up on calm, man. So, fights went on. Ended up making it to the second round. Yeah, it's Apello. He's always got one of his dreads standing up. But I don't ever want him to cut his dreads. Oh, Rasta man. I don't ever want him to cut it. Yeah, he made it look like this other guy had no business being in there with him, because like from start to finish, my bro, it was Tups. There's it. desert. Hey, but there's always fights, come as a warrior dog pound. Blood by the mouth and all that there. That is deep. He checked that other DOS stands up. I rather DOS. And that's what he did. He slipped. Yeah, it's a pillow. Very exciting. Oh my bro. One of my favorite bosses fights, is not gonna lie to you. Sure, it's said in the main event came these two O's that were destined to fight each other. Yeah, this main event is everything that you asked, everything you could have asked for. It was crazy spectacular. First round was all O'Neal. Second round, JJ came back to say as well, listen, yeah, I am the champion. Then third round came around, my bro. Let's get into it. JJ. Oh, I skipped a bit far into it. Yeah. JJ wasn't playing, but I'm saying he had something for it, but O'Neal was way too sharp for this first round. We're gonna make it be like highlight. Yeah, see, O'Neal, all the tools he had, he was putting them in full display. Full display. Yeah, then JJ shot. Yeah, couldn't get O'Neal down though. O'Neal stayed on his feet. Stephen Del Rey, boy, you saw what he did to Luke Michael in that UFC countdown thing when Luke Michael was trying to rush Obando. Yeah, I see. He took it really serious. Yeah. At that point, I checked. Oh. You know what I mean? Because I thought that JJ's on his back. He squat something and all that there. The O flipped him. Well, he fell off kind of. But the O flipped him, bro. Check. Says well, off me. Yeah, and then straight like that there, he went to try and put the doors on him. Yeah, O'Neal, he wanted, they were both looking to say well, finish. Ended. Yeah. JJ pushed through. Managed to get out the first round. No flops. Did his thing. Yeah. Second round though, JJ came back with a vengeance. Yo. Yeah, it was all O'Neal, bro. Crazy stuff. But you saw JJ one taking it laying down, you know what I mean? Yeah, see, as I told you, JJ came back in the second round. Because their grappling is, the quality assurance, like they went through a QA agent. Quality assurance. Yeah, JJ started coming back here in the second. O'Neal survived it though. When they separated, O'Neal went straight back to work. Body kicked it from JJ. I'm trying to find a part there where he did that Sean O'Malley. Because I saw it on an Instagram story of his, right? Just when he was home to was holding the pads for him to check. Was it in his one twos, then he thought, sugar show type of vibe. And he pulled it off, not gonna lie. It was cool. Maybe he should die his ear. Yeah, O'Neal wasn't having any of it. When it came to the takedowns, wasn't having anything. Maybe if it went to the latter rounds, JJ could have scored more takedowns. You know what I mean? Because first round, O'Neal wasn't having any of it. Second round, he started having some more success with taking him down and getting into dominant positions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Second round, managed to get through. Boop. See, second round, yeah, JJ came back. O'Neal popped out. Both these guys are stars. I'm just gonna say now. I can't wait for them to go pro. Both these guys are stars. And in the third round, AX here, it got tricky. Yeah, I think it's yeah. See, like how who was it? Awoon. Yeah, like Awoon, was it that spun out of a choke? Like how Armand did. Yeah, this time, yeah, JJ didn't spin fast enough. Cause O'Neal caught him, and this I don't even want to imagine what this felt like. Cause the brass squeezing with everything he got, and boom, new versus featherweight champion O'Neal Thompson. Main event was crazy. Like versus always has me at the edge of my seat. Cause for amateur, promotion, for amateurs, the fights are awesome, bro. Yo, like I feel like I'm watching at such a high level, cause they're not playing. CIT gym, they're not playing. Bobby Kane and them are not playing. Raptorok is not playing. You know what I mean? Pandemonium, they're not playing, bro. Yeah, no, versus 18, I really enjoyed it. We can in fact, we are gonna do the same thing for versus 19. Maybe we're a bit too late to do an EFC post show, or maybe we could still do an EFC Knox Legacy series reaction. We'll check from there. Right now, flops and brother. Peace out. Lacquer all the time. Short partner friend. You let me know what's happening. We gone.
Can't touch my crew. Me a dollar with the line what I come to do. What you think I must